Hey Christian, just your reaction to the game. Obviously, a tough loss a tough pill to swallow after this one. Now falling to 5-3.
It's just it's heartbreaking for sure. Just you never want to obviously lose a game like that, a game that you especially feel that was in our hands and was in our reach to walk home with. And Miami was a great team defensively. They did a lot of good things, and obviously had the scoop and score and on a turnover, and they're a really good young talented team. But it's a tough pill to swallow when you know that we shot ourselves in the foot a couple times and just didn't make the plays when they were needed to walk away with the win.
Next up, Catherine, Darren, and Josh.
Christian, what did the flow of this game feel like, just in how many times it was tied and how high scoring it was for both teams? What was that like?
Well, I think initially, offensively, we realized that we were going to have to score a lot of points and put points on the board, just with the way that the flow was going and how they were working offensively, and it was just kind of one of those back and forth type things, and we were just trying to help our defense as much as we could, but it was just kind of stalemated in there until the end, and whoever had the ball last was obviously going to walk away with it, and we just didn't, like I said, to make the plays that were needed to convert and get the win.
Christian, can you take us through the third and one play? It looked like you were open there at the sticks if Kyler had just gotten the ball up a little bit.
Yeah, it was just that's a play we had, a third down play we had installed this week, and it's a tough throw on the run, and with a short sideline like that, and it's just condensed space. It was just it's a difficult throw to make. It may not look like it's hard, but when you're moving at that speed and you got guys in your face and having to throw around defensive linemen, it can be hard. But like I said, just another one of those plays that unfortunately we didn't convert to make, and ended up us being on the wrong side of it.
Hey Christian, after the game, DeAndre looked pretty pissed. What's the anger locker room right now in the locker room, and what's it like knowing you guys were that close to the first place in the NFC West, and kind of what this could have done for the rest of the season?
Yeah, it wasn't talked about, but we all knew the opportunity that was at hand, and if we won this game, what that would mean for us with amongst the division, and that's why it's so frustrating, and guys have every right to be as mad as they are. Because we all know how talented and how good we can be, and it's tough and it's frustrating when we don't do it, and it's just one of those things where we gotta check ourselves once again. Similar to Carolina, we went back and we checked ourselves, and we came out and played really good football for the next 3 games, and so I think this is another one of those where we can really look ourselves in the mirror and decide where we want to go with this thing.
Craig, Catherine, and Josh are next.
Christian, when you look at the way the Dolphins were playing you guys today, what was it about their defense that was just kind of shutting things down, and not completely, but clearly when you needed big plays to make?
Yeah, I felt like you said, I felt like we were pretty successful on offense today. We did a lot of things that we planned to do, and we executed them. But the plays that they made, obviously came from their front seven, and we knew that coming into this game that they were the strength of their defense, and they made the plays when they needed them. And you look early on in the game, you take away that 7 points that they had on the scoop and score, we may be having a different conversation. So it's just plays like that where you're just kind of kicking yourself, and it's just unfortunate. But like you said, they're talented. They're a really good football team as well, and they made more plays than us today.
Christian, I know it's been an ongoing quest for Cliff to involve all the receivers as best he can. How did you feel about, obviously you led the team there, but how it was spread around among the receivers today?
I mean, it's just kind of one of those things. It's game by game, and just the flow of the game, and what's working, and what the defense is trying to take away. But there's never really a set game plan on if me and DeAndre, the outside receivers, are going to get more targets than Fitz and Andy in the inside. It's just defenses kind of pick and choose with what they want to take away offensively, and whoever gets the targets gets the targets.
Hey Christian, what's it like to keep seeing Cliff take the blame for bad play calling or misplay calling. Seemingly, week after week, there's something that he takes blame for.
You know, as a player, as players in general, you know, I feel like no matter what are the loss, you know, we're always looking to ourselves, always just asking ourselves, what did we do wrong? What could we done better? You know, and to have a head coach that, you know, self-checks himself, criticizes himself, and takes the blame and knows, you know, if he messed up or if he made a bad call, and will take the blame for it and tell you who he did. You know, that you just instantly have a lot more respect. And, you know, this locker room and this team and organization respects, you know, Coach Kingsbury to the most. And, you know, we love having him as our head coach. And, you know, that's one of the things that we appreciate about him.